In a move that sent shockwaves through the basketball world, the New York Knicks have decided to part ways with head coach Tom Thibodeau after a successful 5-year tenure. The decision, which was announced on Tuesday, comes just days after the Knicks were eliminated from the Eastern Conference Finals by the Indiana Pacers in 6 hard-fought games. Despite a thrilling run that brought New York to their deepest playoff appearance in 25 years, the franchise's front office has opted to make a change, signaling a shift in their pursuit of championship glory. Thibodeau's firing raises eyebrows, especially considering the Knicks' unexpected playoff success. Few expected the Knicks to get as far as they did, particularly after facing off against the defending champion Boston Celtics in the second round. Against all odds, the Knicks managed to upset the Celtics, despite being swept by them during the regular season and suffering several blowouts in their head-to-head matchups. Thibodeau, once again, managed to defy expectations, orchestrating a gritty postseason run fueled by an overhauled roster and a revitalized team culture. Yet, despite the postseason heroics and the first taste of real success the Knicks have had in over 2 decades, the organization's decision-makers, led by team president Leon Rose, decided to take a step back and reassess the team's direction. In a statement released on Tuesday, Rose cited the team's singular focus on winning a championship as the driving force behind the decision. Ultimately, we made the decision we feel is best for our organization moving forward, Rose explained. Our pursuit of a championship for our fans is our highest priority. While Tom has poured his heart and soul into every day of being the Knicks head coach, we feel this is the right moment for a new direction. Tom will always be part of the Knicks family, and we wish him the very best in his future endeavors. Thibodeau's ousting marks the end of an era for the Knicks. The 65-year-old coach had built a legacy in New York, taking the team to new heights after years of mediocrity. Under his leadership, the Knicks secured back-to-back 50-win seasons, the franchise's first since 1995. He also eclipsed the legendary Pat Riley to become the 4th winningest coach in franchise history earlier this season, cementing his place as one of the most successful Knicks coaches of the modern era. However, the team's higher-ups apparently felt that the Knicks had plateaued under Thibodeau's system. Despite the 50-win seasons and the thrilling playoff run, New York fell short of the ultimate goal, a championship. As the Knicks continue to rebuild and retool their roster in hopes of returning to glory, the franchise appears intent on finding a head coach who can take them one step further. Brunson's loyalty to Thibodeau mirrors the sentiment shared by many players and fans alike. In many ways, Thibodeau's ability to maximize the potential of his roster, particularly in the postseason, was one of his defining qualities. Despite a roster shakeup that saw the Knicks make bold moves, such as trading for All-NBA center Karl-Anthony Towns, Thibodeau managed to make the most of what he had. The Knicks front office played a key role in the team's successful postseason run, pulling off a number of trades to retool the roster. They acquired Mikal Bridges from Brooklyn, sending out 5 first-round picks in the process, and they traded Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to Minnesota in exchange for Towns. While the roster was unquestionably more talented, it left the Knicks thinner in terms of depth. As a result, Thibodeau, ever the strategist, leaned heavily on his starting 5, often playing them more minutes than any other group in the NBA. Even as the league shifted toward a greater emphasis on load management and player rest. For a coach with Thibodeau's pedigree, this was nothing new. His tenure as head coach of the Chicago Bulls, 2010 to 2015, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, 2016 to 2019, was also marked by a preference for heavy minutes for his key players. Though his win percentage, .579 over 770 career games, is the highest in NBA history for a coach without a finals appearance. There have always been questions about his reliance on his starting five, especially in an era increasingly focused on player wellness. At the end of the day, Thibodeau's firing was not about his ability to win games or his impact on the Knicks' recent success. It was about the front office's larger vision for the team moving forward, and the belief that a new voice could push the Knicks even further into championship contention. As the franchise looks to the future, the pressure is now on the next head coach to continue building on the foundation Thibodeau established and finally bring New York back to NBA supremacy.